Yep, good bounce back. Obviously, coming off a heartbreaker that we wanted to shore up a few things, and I thought we responded very well on some of the things we challenged our team. We played much faster. We shared the ball, obviously 19 assists. We attacked paint. We didn't settle for shots the defense wanted to give us. We wanted to really dictate the terms of what shot we were going to get, and I thought that showed a little bit. And we've been playing with the lead. Have a lead for 31 minutes. You're starting to play from ahead and not relinquish things. And those are some of the emphasis that we really had. We made 89% from the free throw line. So things were looking a little more cleaned up from the last couple times out.
Was it an emphasis to just push the pace? Because even on out timeouts, inbounds, after they make a shot, you guys are going full speed ahead of the court.
Yeah, I mean, and we're averaging 80 points in league, and like that's not acceptable to me. Like we need to be 87 to 85 to 100 night in night out basis in terms of the number of possessions we're creating, and it's a taxing way to play to get that many trips, but that's how we need to play. And our guys, are tired, they're fatigued, and all those things. But it's even better when you play at this pace, knowing that maybe we're not full strength, and so I was proud of them for embracing that for 40 minutes.
Can you talk about that little run AJ Greer had? I mean, he came in and 25 seconds was part of 7 points.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. He's 18 minutes, and he keep growing that role for us, and he's got a tremendous basketball IQ. He's a point guard by nature. We move him around the floor, and he's growing up. He's growing up, in practice. He's growing up before our eyes. We're challenging him, and I thought he really stepped up today and made some plays.
Marcus Hill, 20 points, 8 straight games. Rashawn Agee, I think 11th double in 15 games. Is that kind of just expected now with those guys? I mean, they're obviously putting up huge numbers, but is that kind of like, we need this. We need you to kind of dominate those stats?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. I mean, Sean shoots 70%, and Marcus gets 27 on 16 shots. Those are very efficient numbers. We've got high expectations for him, and we rely on them. And they've stepped up and shouldered that role.
Second half, you guys get a 10-point lead, and then Buffalo comes back with a 10-2 run, cuts it to a 2-point lead. What's going through your mind at that point? Is it here we go again, or these guys have learned their lessons from the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think we showed some maturity. Guys are correcting their own mistakes now. And the sooner it becomes less of doing what I want and more of what our team needs, and they start correcting themselves, which they are, and they're talking through it. It becomes more toward a championship level team, because then you're not making the mistake the next time. So we saw some really good culture things, coming through that, and we didn't want to put ourselves in a position with a few minutes left where it can be a coin flip, and that we did that a couple of games, and you play with fire enough times, you get burned. So we had to get separation.
Sean Agee had 4 of you guys' 6 offensive rebounds today. He leads the MAC now. He gets 81 offensive rebounds in MAC play. You just talk about how important that is, that he's getting those second chance opportunities, you guys, night in, night out.
Yeah, he's got a relentless motor, and he does it without fouling. He's very smart. Offensive rebound so much more than just going after every ball, which is very hard to do when the other team's not trying to let you get him. But he's very smart, and his ability to get his hands on rebounds, but we need every one of those possessions. It creates a ton of pressure on the opposing team, and our guards help. The spacing, and they have to come over and help so much. It leaves Sean available. So our attacking style really helps the offensive rebounding.
And Marcus keeps having these scoring performances, but he's also contributing in other areas. 7 rebounds, 7 assists last game, 4 assists, 6 rebounds here. And can you just talk about how he contributes other than just scoring?
Yeah. And you see all the scoring is because it's so almost effortless for him, but he is special at those other things. He's really rebounded in league. I think he's probably close to 6 rebounds a game in league for a guard, which is fantastic. 4 assists again tonight, 7 the other day. Like, he's making the right plays. And as I think our jumpers start falling, I think that you're going to see those numbers even increase. But with him being a true point guard willing to make plays, and us having 2 true point guards on the floor that combined 10 assists tonight, that puts so much pressure on our defense.
When the 3-point shot isn't falling, what's the message to the team? Like tonight, I mean, you guys only shot, I think, 15 3-point attempts, which is one of the lowest of the season. Is it just a matter of finding, something that works? Like tonight, you guys are obviously able to shoot well from the paint and everything, or is it, when it's struggling, is it let's try to find that smart shot?
Yeah, I mean, last time out, I think we missed 24 or 26 uncontested shots in the paint and from 3. And even though it's a great shot, a 10 out of 10 shot, it's not falling. It's not falling. And so it's okay. And so we felt like, hey, we have 56 points in the paint. So guys, we're a devastating team when we're attacking paint. That's not what people want. They don't want Jason and Marcus and PJ and Sean and all those guys attacking. So let's do that, and let's maybe we get later in clock, then we can get that 3 up. But let's maybe make another kick out, another drive, another try at, and I think that's got to be who we are.
You guys got the line 19 more times here tonight. How important is it to you guys getting to that free throw line to gain those free shots?
Well, we play attacking style. You have to. That's going to be who we are. We're among nation leaders in free throw rate and getting to the line, and a lot of it's a style play, and it's always going to be our style play because of transition and how we attack. But it is, and then we got to make them. And you're starting to see us get those shoot 90 for a game from the free throw line is significant.
Update on Deshaun Phillip and Sam Towns. I know Sam's kind of been doing every other game.
Yeah, the poor guy just can't. Every time he gets that foot stepped on, he lands on a foot or whatever it is. He's trying like crazy. He's dying to get out there, and then obviously he gets re-injures it at Toledo, and then re-injures it again, and so he's trying like crazy. And as soon as he can go, he will go. I don't have a time frame quite yet, but we're hoping sooner than later is the best probably prognosis. And DP kind of the same deal. Just another foot injury, but he'll be back. He'll be back, at some point. But yeah, we're just kind of the walking wounded. I think we've only had 3 players play every game, and we just kind of next man up, and 10 suited up today. Coaches are getting a lot of practice. Tom will be good for the Bahama team. He's getting a lot of run in practice, so there's plus sides to it.
Speaking of that, you guys have been so limited that you've had Rashawn and Marcus, the 2 main guys, just step up and elevate their games the past few games. How important has that been that they were already doing it before, but now they're just gone to the next level? You guys see it?
Yeah, I mean, they're some of the best players in the league, and that's what great players do. Is it, like tell them, it says, is it fair that we need to ask more from you? That does the fair. There's only one fair. It's selling tickets and rides. Like you just got to do it. If we're going to win, you got to step up and give us even more than you have been giving us. So they've embraced it and handled it with maturity.
I mean, after 2 tough overtime losses here at the Straw, I mean, how good does it feel to win a game in front of a home crowd after all that competition in these games here?
Yeah, you want to reward. I mean, the Falcon fanatics, the student body, the band. I mean, they're so good. They're so good and supportive. The community is so good and supportive. Like, we want to win for them. You know what I mean? We want to make people proud, and and that was something that is very important to us. The guys are proud to wear Bowling Green orange. We want to deliver a winner here. We want to end the streak of whatever we're at now, 67 years or whatever it is from going to the dance. And those are the things we're working toward. We're doing it for Bowling Green, and so the crowd's been fantastic, and it's just good to deliver a win for them.